Greetings everyone, this is your favorite legend, nothing important here, and today I am reposting a segment I made for my friend Legendary Grimlock, which he used in his top 10 strongest Optimus Prime variants video. He did give me permission to post this, that's why I'm showing a screenshot, but just as he promoted me, I would like you guys to please help him out as well. Like, share, and subscribe for both me and Grimlock. Maybe become a member. Please do so for him, maybe, if you think he's worth the membership. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And now, for the most shocking segment in today's video. Every segment you've heard of an individual Optimus Prime has all been just one part of a greater story. One universe in a greater reality. One reality present within the greater multiverse itself. This Optimus Prime that I present to you today is the strongest of all Optimus Prime variants. More than that, he is the strongest known Prime in all of Transformers today. This, the viewer, is what I give to you as my final gift in this video. I give you the tale of Star Optimus Prime. As you may or may not have noticed, the Primes are very unique characters. Each of them are conceptual embodiments of a particular thing, and each of them wield an artifact, an expression of their power, a personality of their own fighting abilities. Something to describe themselves as a person with no words at all, yet none are needed, because you've been told and shown everything from their artifact. The Forge of Solus Prime, a hammer meant for construction, for creation, birthing. The Requiem Blaster, a weapon meant to annihilate all those in the way of its user. The Star Saber, a weapon wielded only by the leader of the 13 Primes. His name is Prima. Prima has the strongest artifact, which is strong enough to even cleave through the entire cosmology. There are other Primes with other such abilities that are unique and distinctly powerful in their own ways. But that's not the terrifying part. No. The terrifying part is Star Optimus Prime is an Arisen. The Arisen, in every continuity of Transformers with a set of Primes, is the 13th Prime. They are the most absent of all Primes. For the Arisen themselves are born in the multiverse, and over time they regain their memories as their time of a Prime. Their time of a Prime was in the same time frame as when the Primes existed and lived their own lives. The Arisen became mortal, and over time they regained their memories and became a greater person than what they've ever been before. They've learnt from their weaknesses, from their fragile fighting ability, that their cousins, brothers, even sister, all of them wield a power of their own that is legendary. And yet the Arisen has no power of their own. But little did you know, they did. They have something called the Scepter of Sparks. The Scepter of Sparks is an artifact wielded by the Arisen themselves. The Arisen is meant to carry the journey of the Primes, their story, their legend. That is the role of the Arisen in Transformers. And their artifact, the Staff of Sparks, or rather the Scepter of Sparks, is an expression of that tale. The Scepter of Sparks has access to all powers of the other Primes, each of which can be channeled through the Scepter and used at will. This is meant to represent the relationship that Optimus has with his siblings, that only they could entrust such a power to a brother of their own. One that is the most worthy of them all, the most noble, and soon, the most powerful. There is a lack of understanding on the zodiac power. The simple definition of the zodiac power is this. The zodiac power is what birthed the entire universe, and soon, over time, it became a silver matrix. However, in this tale of Optimus Prime, in the age of the Primes, Optimus would be the one to do something no other being has done with the zodiac before. The true, untethered, unheld back, unhinged might of the zodiac. Optimus became a Prime, and he gained the power of the zodiac for himself. He's become one with it. Optimus has become one with the power of creation, of life. Optimus Prime has officially become the strongest Prime in all of Transformers. I won't go on a long-winded rant, as that would bore you, and you're here for an interesting tale. So I'll give you this. The Transformers cosmology is much more impressive than even myself had realized a long time ago. Even now, today, I'm learning more and more about the Transformers cosmology, like other games I play, if you know what my content is. The Transformers cosmology is extremely impressive. There's something called the Tree of Life, which transcends the multiverse outright. The multiverse contains the world of matter, shape, dimension, time, math, physics. The Tree of Life and the realms that are beyond the universe itself are to represent the other side of the story. What happens after you pass away. What happens after your spark is extinguished. In a sequel tale to the series Beast Machines, it is explained what the Tree of Life is and the realms that it contains are. While I won't cover the entire scope of the cosmology in this small segment, here's what I will tell you. Unicron, one of the most powerful of Transformers. His form, along with Primus's true forms, can exist in a place called the astral plane. The astral plane is a place where concepts are irrelevant. In the astral plane, the strength of reality is now completely on the metaphysical. No longer is it bound by the chains of matter, existence, form, shape. In the astral plane and the realms beyond it, they are not defined by the limits of physical reality. Earlier, I mentioned that the primes were something called conceptual embodiments. It goes even further than that. The astral plane can contain the full metaphysical powers of the primes. This includes Vector Prime and all the other primes, but Vector Prime is who I will focus on here for a moment. Vector Prime is the literal concepts of space and time. Yet even he, a god such as himself, has limited power. The true 13 primes are above everything, for they are the children, the will of Primus. Vector Prime is beyond all known concepts of space and time of the physical and metaphysical sort. I would even go as far as to say that Vector Prime is the belief or axiom of time, space, dimensionality, and cosmology itself. Yet even Vector Prime, whose power is almost unmatched, cannot rival the might of Prima and Megatronus Prime. Yet even the strength of Prima and Megatronus Prime are nothing to that of Star Optimus Prime. He has been stated verbatim as the most powerful of all primes. Star Optimus Prime is a character unlike any other that we've met. and I doubt it will be for a very long time that he'll be surpassed. For those of you watching the video in the year 2025, I would be interested to see the future of star Optimus Prime. For the power scaling portion, here's what I will tell you. What I have described to you, using the astral plane alone, Vector Prime and the other primes, easily points towards outerversal, high outerversal, and even far beyond that. And that concludes the segment on the strongest Optimus Prime. If you guys have reached this point in the video, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, because Grimlock is one of my best friends. I've known him for years, and he has never done me any wrong. As a friend of his, I implore you guys, please help him out.